that he's got on was the one was in his suitcase the night he got killed.
Hey, I have a question for you. If we were to, like, we've kind of promoted this type of thing, and if we were to get that, and you got your number, do you have any lying around that maybe weren't associated with the museum that you could spare, that are kind of, even if they were in disrepair, anyone we could have that we could put in the studio here?
I tell you what, if you wait till after the 18 more days,
okay, we can do that.
I'll probably have some left over.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll even box him up and ship him.
He has Elvis.
I know he's got Elvis, but Buzz, that would be asking too much.
Yeah, we'd be asking too much.
Okay. Be asking too much for Elvis.
I just want a wax dummy in here. I've always wanted a wax dummy in here, and Joe just doesn't go far enough.
I got to tell you a little one that may be a little off color, but it'll go over there. We had a cleanup girl when we first built at the museum 22 years ago.
Yeah. And
in Elvis, I caught her in there with his zipper open, a hand in there, said, I always wanted to do this.
These
10 colors when I walked up.
Oh, bad.
These dummies and their clothes, do they have any appreciable odor?
How many what?
Any odor to them? Do they smell bad?
If I was to smell Grandpa Jones's clothes,
right,
would they smell like him?
Probably did.
Probably
did.
did.
The old boots smell pretty bad.
I'll bet.
Okay. John, you're the eBay guy of the. You got the fanfare there, Robbie. The eBay guy of the day, John Hobbs.
I must be wrong. It's time for hee-haw. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. All right. It's the eBay item of the day. Really, this guy's not affiliated with the show. We just saw this on eBay.
He said he might, after the 18 days, if he gets his number, he might send us a... to me, it doesn't matter what wax dummy he gets. If he can spare one,
Nor would it matter to me.
Just to have it right in the corner of the studio.
Would that be great?
That would be fun.
You send me all the address and everything, and your people's got it.
All right, John, thank you.
And I'll send you a picture.
Cool.
Oh,
that's nice. That's nice.
See. I don't know. Do you have... Gosh, I'm looking.
Hey, we're in Nashville. Come in. We own the Nashville Palace nightclub right there next door. And you need to come in and have a drink with us and see what's going on in Nashville, Tennessee.
I found
Very
the
good,
one I
John.
want.
Oh, you found the one you wanted, John?
Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride!
Charlie Pride, my hero.
Charlie Pride. All right, John, nice having you on the show on eBay. This is Country Music Wax Museum Memorabilia Collectibles. Over 50 life-size figures, sets, clothes, up for auction. Current bid is $105,000.
Good luck to you, John.
Good luck. Glad to talk to you.
All right, hold on, dude. All right, Rob. Get him back. Hold on a second. Get him back on in 17 days.
I mean, I think
we need to have a wax dummy.
I believe he was sincere. I think he's going to send us something, especially if he gets a good number out of it.
That'd be great.
Some of these,
they're funny to look at.
Some of them look real, and some of them are not even close to
what
human.
Marty Robbins looks like Liberace.
Yeah. But you know what doesn't look real? The arms and hands.
Yeah.
Because they all have that kind of... But maybe they were in different positions when they were... Well, they said that they still have them in the museum.
Look at Charlie Daniels. You think that looks like Charlie Daniels?
That's a classic example of the arms.
But Hank Williams Jr. looks very real.
But at the very same time, even though they don't look necessarily lifelike, they look more death-like.
Yeah, we got to have one.
I'd take any one of them.
We got to have one. So anyway, that's the eBay thing. Oh, Tom Gavin is on the phone, and it says
does he want something?
Some good news, it says.
Got some good news, guys.
What's the good news, Tom?
WEBR is on the internet web stream. We went on today.
Oh, you mean your cable access show is available on the internet?
Yes, it is.
That is good.
That means everybody that's listening around the country can now hear Tom Gavin's show.
Yes.
Can a wax figure be far behind?
When is your show on, Tom?
Wednesdays, 1 to 3.
So it's already over.
Yep.
All right, talk to you next week.
Congratulations.
Wait a minute, guys. I haven't been on at all.
I know you haven't. And you know why?
Why?
Because we love Dennis.
No.
Yeah.
Dennis is the best.
Yeah, and we're sending Dennis to Los Angeles, and Dennis might be on Spike TV.
Wait a minute. Why don't you send me instead of him?
No, we've already decided we like Dennis.
No.
Did you want to mention the bet?
No.
Oh, but Tom.
We have some good news for you.
How about this, Tom?
Good news for you.
Tom, Mike decided.
Mike, what is it?
It's a bet. It's a bet, Tom.
The Red Sox bet this year. Mike thinks that the Red Sox will win the American League East by 2.5 games.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
Yes, they will.
But what is it?
It's I checked the note. It's 2 games.
2 games.
There's 2 games.
At least 2 games.
All right.
By 2 games. The loser. Tom, listen to this. Whenever this happens in June, as I expect, or perhaps July or August,
June.
whenever it happens,
You're funny.
whenever it happens, you're going to come down to the station. We'll send a limo to get you.
Yeah.
We'll have a massage table here.
Yeah.
You're going to get naked. And
Yeah.
You're going to put a towel on.
Yeah.
And then one of us is going to massage you.
a full body massage. We didn't. We didn't settle on a time. I believe an hour would be too much. I think a half-hour massage.
What kind of limo? Big limo? Big stretch one?
Yeah, big gigantic one.
And then you're gonna lie down on your stomach on a massage table.
And Mike will be.
And Dom will massage you.
Mike will be kneading your glutes and feeling. And as Mike said yesterday, that includes a foot massage.
A foot massage.
This was you.
Yeah, I know.
Your idea, Mike.
It's getting better, isn't it?
Yes, it is. All right, Tom.
Where's Charlie?
He's not here right now, Tom.
We got to fly, Tom.
Hey, y'all want a break?
Hey, why don't you say Gavin out? And we'll go. Do you know who Ryan Seacrest is?
Yeah.
Who is he?
He's on Star Trek.
Right. Well, you know how he says at the end of every Star Trek, he says Seacrest out?
Yep.
Why don't you say Gavin out?
Gavin out.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern. All afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Line up on 95 from the Beltway toward Woodbridge. Earlier incident south of 644 out of the way. Inner loop slow near Van Dorn. 644 westbound very slow to the accident. Right near St. Bernadette's. It is eastbound that's closed. Traffic's brought to you by the Washington Post Classifieds. Have a car to sell? Do it the quick and easy way in the area's best automotive marketplace, the Washington Post Classified section. Call 877-277-0112 to place your ad. Here at Buckley, Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Tom?
Yes.
Oh, bye.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
The ancient Egyptians look up at the moon and see a deity. The Romans see a source of light. One day, a few dreamers look up and see a quest. A man starts running. He pushes himself faster and faster, 26 miles over hills and rocks, from Marathon to Athens. Then, with his last breath, warns his countrymen of attack. In frozen temperatures, a man sleeps all night on stone steps to be at the head of the line the next morning to register a red triangle as England's first trademark. Whatever your passion is, reach for greatness. Your Bass, with the red triangle on the label, will be waiting for you. Bass, reach for greatness.
Imported by Bass Importers, Norwalk, Connecticut. Please drink responsibly.
Who's America's most reliable wireless network? Verizon Wireless. But don't take our word for it. Just listen to what people are saying.
I love it. It is really the best service out there.
I recommend it to anybody who asks me.
Verizon is just the best service out right now. That's just what I gotta say about it.
It's reliable. That's really the most important thing to me.
It's the best service.
The word is out. When it comes to wireless that works in more places coast to coast, more people are choosing Verizon Wireless. Isn't it time you switch to the wireless service that works more reliably than any other?
It's nationwide. I can call anybody. It's easy.
The service is better. It's great.
It's just reliable. You don't have to question whether it's going to work or not.
And I had AT&T, and nothing compares to Verizon.
If you're going to switch, you have to switch to Verizon.
Switch today. Just stop by Verizon Wireless or call 1-800-2JOIN-IN. Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Subject to customer agreement and calling plan.
People have other services. I tell them just dump in and get Verizon.
This Redskins draft report is brought to you by Golfdom.
This is a Redskins radio draft update. I'm Larry Michael. If a team is in need of a running back in this year's draft, they should keep the name Jones in mind. You've got Kevin Jones of Virginia Tech, one of the top 3 backs on the board. Florida State's Greg Jones is a bruising 245-pounder who's fully recovered from a 2002 knee injury. And there's Notre Dame's Julius Jones, one of only 4 players in Irish history to gain over 3,000 yards rushing in his career. Keeping up with the Joneses on draft day might be a little tough. For Redskins Radio, I'm Larry Michael.
Golfdom is the golfer store in Tyson's Corner. Find all your favorite brands and their huge selection of golf equipment. TaylorMade, Callaway, Cleveland Golf, and more. They have the area's best selection of apparel from names like Tommy Bahama, Cutter and Buck, Under Armour, and Polo. Be sure to ask about the VIG program for rebates of up to 10% at year's end. Just a 9-iron west of Tyson's Corner. Call 703-790-8844 or online at golfdomgolf.com. Check out the Cleveland and TaylorMade Tour trailers on site April 24th and 25th. Call for details. Golfdom, the golfer store in Tyson's Corner.
Hello, Internet Company. This is Jim, and I'm officially saying goodbye. So long. Adios. Bye-bye. I'm going all digital with Cox. That's right, digital cable and high-speed internet. Now I'll get them both from one company on one simple bill. Sounds easy, huh? It is. And I'm saving on top of it. Because with Cox, the more you get, the more you save. Besides, why get your digital services from a bunch of different companies when you can get them all from Cox and save? So, farewell, Internet company. Jim's moving up.
Cox Communications. Your friend in the digital age.
Get Cox high-speed internet for $29.99 a month for 2 months. New customers only. Installation fees may apply. Visit Cox.com/Fairfax or call 703-480-6222 today.
Limited time offer for residential customers. Equipment required. Other restrictions apply.
The Oriole season is in full swing and great seats are still available. Call the O's today at 888-848-BIRD.
Today we're here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., a place that represents all of us, and our mission is to find a voice that represents Ted. What's your name, sir?
My name's Matthew Ryman.
Matthew?
Yes.
You know what Ted is?
Ted is the low-budget airline of United.
Pretty close, yeah. The low-fare service from United. And do you know where Ted flies?
Well, I know it flies out of Dulles, and I know it goes to Florida.
It does go to Florida. Yeah, and I've got the tan lines to prove it. You want to see him?
Absolutely not.
Oh, not? Okay. All right, here's the first Ted line we need you to read.
All right.
Go, Matthew.
You can earn United Mileage Plus miles whenever you fly Ted.
That was very good. Here's another one for you, Matthew. You ready?
Absolutely.
I think he's ready now.
Yes.
Okay, can you read that fast?
I can. Ted can connect you to more than 1,600 daily flights on United.
Well, that was a reasonable speed. It wasn't
fast. I wouldn't describe myself as a speed reader. Just said
you're not a speed reader.
Yeah, not a speed reader.
Well, the search for the voice of Ted continues. For more information or reservations, dial 1-800-CALL-TED or log on to flyted.com.
So what exactly are you looking for in a bank? Are you looking for drawn shades and doors that are locked when you need them to be open? No, you're not. You're looking for the kind of place you can physically walk into. Maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday. Maybe even after dinner you could pop in and do some business. A bank that's open. Isn't that what you're really looking for?
At Riggs, we're determined to give you more than what you expect from a bank. We're introducing extended hours and staying open on Saturdays and Sundays. We're offering free checking that's absolutely free, and a home equity line of credit that many people are saying is the best deal in town. Plus, we've created accounts that reward you for doing more of your business with Riggs. So if you're ready to expect more from a bank, then maybe you're ready for Riggs. For more information, call 1-800-368-5800. Stop by your local banking center or visit riggsbank.com.
Offer does not include all products and services. Terms and conditions subject to change. Fees may apply for optional services. Riggs Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Come in, Control Center. This is Agent 877, Info WWB. Over.
This is Control Center. Yes, Agent 877, Info WWB. I read you. What are your coordinates? Over.
I'm south of the Wilson Bridge. Over.
And what is your status? Over.
Stuck in endless traffic. I need to escape. What are my options?
Hold on. We are already on WilsonBridge.com planning your getaway. What do you prefer, train, bus, or van pool? Over.
Helicopter.
Yeah, I'll send one right out.
Hovercraft?
Howard, I'm really busy here.
Jetpack.
Honey, stop playing around.
They got to you, didn't they?
Just go to work, dear.
Roger.
Make your commute over or around the Wilson Bridge a mission possible. Switch to bus, train, or a van pool, and BridgeBucks will give you $50 monthly toward your fare. To enroll, visit wilsonbridge.com or call toll-free 877-INFO-WWB. That's wilsonbridge.com. Restrictions apply. Sponsored by the Virginia and Maryland Departments of Transportation.
Bill, your Dodge Ram 1500 has a Hemi Trident True, and that's why all your neighbors are so afraid of you. Intimidate without trying at all. Intimidate, you're not even that tall. Intimidate, your own dog stays away. Yeah, you might be a nice guy, you're just not perceived that way.
Drive a Dodge Ram 1500 with an available 345 horsepower Hemi engine and people assume you're a bad boy. That's because your Ram's got best-in-class available torque, so you can do stuff other wussy trucks can't. Now get your choice of $2,500 cash allowance with low 0% APR financing, plus Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty. Get to your local Dodge dealer and check out the best values in America.
Intimidate without trying at all.
Financing for qualified buyers. See dealer for a copy of this limited warranty. Transferable to second owner with fee. A deductible applies. Grab life by the horns. Dodge.
During April, the only surprise at Coons Honda is that there are no surprises, because we've sale priced every new Honda vehicle with our lowest possible price. Shop over 10 acres of new Honda Accords and Civics. Choose from Honda CR-Vs and the versatile Honda Pilot. They're all clearly posted with the bottom line price you pay, and you won't pay 1 penny more. Freight, Virginia sales tax, registration, and processing fees are all included. If you don't like surprises, check out our not 1 penny more sale prices. It's a no no-surprise way of doing business. And remember, if we sell out of an advertised special, we'll get it for you at the advertised price, guaranteed. At Coons Honda, we do business the right way every day. For a refreshing new way to buy your next Honda, visit Coons Honda, corner of I-66 and Route 234 in Manassas, Virginia. Shop online at grabthewheel.com. Coons Honda, doing business the right way every day.
The Don and Mike Show. WKFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Did you do this for Don and Mike? Everybody loves Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, let me tell you something about them little two-bit bitty whores, okay? Don and Mike, them and let me tell you, I met them at one of them baths over on Melrose when they were out in L.A. I was a loofah boy, and I just walked by and I gave them a sponge and a small animal. And yeah, I think, well, you know what happens is you do radio, and D.C.'s a big market for me, you know, because I'm black.
Right.
And, you know, on the inside, trying to make bail. You only have that once, right? But, you know, when you do the show, they go, can you do some IDs for us so everybody will think we're in? And you do it, because, you know, you have Les Moon, this was CBS going, put you on UPN.
Okay, I thought you were tight with Don and Mike.
Oh, look, who could be tight with Don and Mike? You know what I mean? They're this, you know, this far away from, you know, repairing ham radios. You know, the guys have no talent. You know, they still don't understand why the Jets broke up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't mean the team, I mean the you know, the Polynesian band.
Right.
The Don and Mike Show.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
Right.
Hello.
Hi there.
World-class dancers, Don and Mike.
That's Gansers. Gansing. Gay dancing. Gansers. You like that, Arnold?
Very nice.
Hey, Arnold, how did you like Gansing?
Very nice.
Oh, are you a good Ganser, Arnold?
Very nice.
Thank you. Listen, it's time to set up a game. It's time to set up My Mom is a Whore. Now that sounds very evil.
It's fun for the whole family.
Or it could be My Mom Was a Whore. All right? Here's what we need right now. Phone number. We got our horror music on.
Yeah, this is nasty. Yeah.
877-365-3636. If your mom is a prostitute, if your mom has been a prostitute in the past, you know about it, you're open with her and she's open with you about it, it's not a secret, she'd even be willing to talk about it, okay? All we need is one. One person out there whose mother really is a whore. Call now.
Right.
And then the fun will begin after that. Joe will explain to you. Have you explained to Joe the game yet?
No.
Oh. Have I explained the game to you yet?
Yes, briefly.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So you can go back there and tell Code Orange what we're looking for.
Okay.
Right now, we do need one legit person whose mom is a whore. And incidentally, you will win $200. Okay? That's what the person wins right now for calling. If your mom is a whore. And if your mom... I mean, everybody's going to have the crap detectors out on this.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
already out.
Because this will lead into another game. But we can't play My Mother is a Whore until we find someone whose mother
Is a whore.
actually is a whore, and we can verify that.
A legitimate prostitute.
So call now.
And the definition, the dictionary definition of a woman who has taken money.
Has
For favors.
Intercourse for money.
All right, very good.
For cash.
All right.
Or for, you know, services rendered, whatever it is. If it's a trade deal.
Got to put
then
it has to be it has to be a caller who has a legitimate mom who has done this and who will be willing to talk about
Yes,
it.
or maybe has done this, or is my dream is currently doing
Currently doing this.
it. Currently hoofing.
And then the game begins.
And then I'll tell you how
Any hints at all?
No. Let's see if we
We're going to pull back the curtain at the last second.
Uh-huh. Let's just see right here during this break if we get someone calling.
Very good.
And Rob, you're going to have to go help Joe out on this. I mean, you know, we're working without a producer here for you know, I'll tell you this. We'll have a new producer before my bathroom gets fixed. I guarantee that. So anyway,
Are you sure about that?
We're a little short-staffed here, but we'll find. I sent Rod back to help Joe to make sure that whoever it is. I see there are some people that are already on. We got a guy who says, "Mom used to be a whore."
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, why don't you pick up line 5 off the air and give the guy the once-over? really give them the once-over.
Check out her story.
You know, ask the questions, you know, get the background, and then we'll play the game. I'll tell you about the game in a couple of seconds.
Very good.
Hold on, I've got a sheet here.
So much going on.
It's very, very busy today. It's very complicated.
Fun Central in
Here we
here.
go. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. I'm looking for phone numbers. I have phone numbers of famous people.
It's not easy organizing all the fun.
No, hold on. Ah, crap. Did I throw it away? Give me a second. I may have. Let me see. It's all this eBay garbage.
No, we had those wax museum.
Oh, my God. I almost threw away the letter from the lady who sent us the Joe Gibb tribute song.
No, don't do
I
that.
got to hold on to that. Here it is. Okay. Here you go. All right.
All right, very good. You got what you needed. He's now down behind the console.
Wipe
You got
the
it?
coffee grounds
Jesus
off of it.
H. Christ. Okay. We have just some random celebrity phone numbers that have been passed to us. We can't call people on the air and just say, hey, you're on the air, but we can certainly call and say, would you mind coming on the air with us?
Okay, very good.
For instance, we have Alex Van Halen's phone number.
Alex Van Halen, drummer for Van Halen, Eddie's
Right.
brother.
Correct.
Eddie, you know, he's available. That might be interesting. 'Cause you probably want to talk about the big tour this summer, where they're getting back together with Sammy Hagar, the big star, big musical star.
It's not often we don't book these people on the show. So I'll try to pick up the phone here, and this is not going to be like Mike doing a crazy voice.
No.
We're just going to.
30-4. The number you have dialed is invalid or blocked from your area code. Please check your listing and try your call again.
Something tells me that might be a real number. Let me try it one more time. 818.
Probably changed it so David Lee Roth wouldn't call someone.
Yeah, probably David Lee Roth pestering off after the
Constant.
Sammy announcement.
Hold on, because there's some other ones here. We got a whole list of phone numbers.
Oh, now it's ringing.
Oh, I better pick it up.
Very good. Is this Alex that you're calling?
Hello? Alex, are you there? Alex? Hey, Alex. Alex?
Big Al.
Is this Alex? Hello? I swear to Christ, somebody picked the phone, just said hello like they couldn't hear me.
Oh, really?
I'm going to try back.
All right, very good.
We like Van Halen, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We like Van Hagar.
We like Van Hagar. We're Van Hagar. We both share that. We're not the David Lee Roth school. We're the
Right.
Sammy Hagar school.
Call this guy back.
All right, very good.
But I still like Hot for Teacher.
Yeah, me too, but all the other Van Halen stuff's so good, like Love Walked In.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now I got the machine. Hey, Alex, pick up. Alex, did you pick up? Alex? It's Aaron Spelling. Alex, this is Aaron Spelling.
You might have to come up with a new one. That might not work anymore.
This is Tommy Mottola. Alex, pick up the freaking phone. Alex.
No go.
You know, I had him at the beginning.
Do you
He
think it was him?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do.
Hello.
He picked the phone. Hello, Alex? Yes. Alex? Yeah. And then click. And now just, Alex, listen. I'm such a fan, man. I'm so glad you guys are getting back together. Oh, my God. I know the entire OU812 album by heart. You are so great. You are so great. My name is Buzz Burbank.
Wow.
And, hold on. Rob wants a wax figure of him.
I should have wax figure of Alex Van Halen.
All right, Mike, here's the next one. You can pick it up after it rings.
All right.
Perhaps you've heard the rumors that Nicole Richie and Justin Guarini,
yes.
they was in the Inquirer last week that they were getting married. Well, we have Lionel Richie's phone number.
Very good.
So we'll do the same thing. Where you let us hear it ring, then you can pick it up. It's on line. All right, you got it, Mike?
Yeah.
I did.
Yes, can I speak to Lionel Richie, please?
I just heard, hi, this is Lionel.
I did, too.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you doing? Hold on, 'cause I heard
Line
it.
6 isn't lit on my phone.
Okay, here we go again. Hold on. I definitely heard a guy say, hi, this is Lionel.
Oh, how we're smiling when we're Lionel Richie dialing.
Okay, now, Mike, wait 1 second to pick up. Let me put it on hold. Oh, Mike, you're on the wrong bank.
God damn it, I got 3 phone banks over here.
Right here, Mike, right there. See that one? Pick up number 6.
Hello? Yeah, hello? I got the quick, like, almost a pager sound.
Oh, you want me to try it one more time?
Well, if you want, if you
Because
think.
now that you know the phone, well, at least say if it says, hi, this is Lionel.
All right.
Okay. And now I'm going to dial it on line 5.
A short message.
I think we have a whore, incidentally. Give us a second. Okay. And come on. Today, hey, hi, this is Lino. And obviously he's not there either. Just like Alex Van Halen. Although Alex Van Halen was.
Hello, Lionel. This is Mike, and I just wanted to say I'm a big fan. I really do, and I love your daughter on the Paris Hilton show. It's just fantastic. And if you ever are in Washington or you'd like to call us here at WJFK, we're big fans. And yeah, this isn't on the air, but I'll tell you, Lionel, I am just a super fan. So call us. And also, if there's a wax figure of you anywhere, I'd certainly like that too. You're good people. Take care. Bye bye.
All right, so that, with the old phone rules, we would have been able to put the entire, like, hi, this is Alex Van Halen, hi, this is Lionel Richie. Here's another one, Donald Trump. Donald Trump's private number in his office.
Very good. I bet we get right through. All right, let's see.
Okay, hold on. I'll pick this one up. Okay, got it.
All right, picking up.
Line 6, calling Donald Trump.
Big D.
I want a wax figure of his hair.
DT, my man. I got the DT. He's not on the phone yet. Like I'd speak that way to him. Hey, ass, what's happening? 3 rings. Let me see. Well, I'd be curious to know what Donald Trump's voicemail's like. Hello, Linda. 4 rings.
No.
Donald Trump, please.
They're putting you
through. 1 second. I swear to God, they said 1 second.
This would be so cool.
Not a chance he'd go on the radio.
Not a chance. You just see, he was on with Regis this morning. See your friends are Regis.
He loves to perform.
Pardon me? Yes, Donald Trump, please. My name is Don Geronimo. I'm doing a radio show right now, and I have Regis Philbin on the show with me, and Regis suggested that we call and get Donald on the show. Talk about The Apprentice. Are you up for this?
Sure.
Oh, and Regis has been saying it's fixed, so this is pretty...
Yeah, Regis said the same. Remember a couple days ago I said that I thought The Apprentice was fixed?
Yeah.
Regis said it. He got it in the newspaper.
Right.
You know what? You might want to pick up 6 now, Mike, and be Regis with me. And Regis, yes, hello?
He might take this.
Hold on. Regis, would you pick up and let her know?
Hello?
We're looking for the Trumpster.
Is the Trumpster there? Thank you.
Ask him to go on the air with us. Will you ask him to go on the air?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is fun.
Who would have thought?
I adore you, Donald. Will you come on the air on the Don and Mike show?
You got to get his permission, Regis.
Would you come on the air with my good friends Don and Mike? This is Regis with Don and Mike. Oh, come on now. Will you come on the Don and Mike show, Donald?
He knows it's not.
No, it's not, Regis. I'll be honest with you. But please come on the Don and Mike show and talk about The Apprentice. We deceive when we're trying to get big celebrity
Mr. Trump,
guests.
yes, we're on the air right now. Your voice is not on the air. Yes, we deceived our audience. We told them we'd lie and Mike would pretend to be Regis so we could say hi to you.
We haven't done it in a very long time, but we're so excited about The Apprentice that we...
Pardon me? We should what?
We're at 50 stations across the country.
We're in Washington, D.C.
We're based in Washington, D.C. You'd make our listener...
Just call up. How about just put your voice on there? Just say hello.
Just say hello and you can hang up.
Please?
Hello?
Did he say hello?
I think he's gone.
Hey, Don?
No, he's gone.
Don?
He hung up.
God damn.
Wow.
I got that close.
I thought he was such a ham that he would go on.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
No profit in it.
It was so funny.
Yes.
Hey, I love you, Regis. That's the first thing he says. I love Regis.
Right. Did you deceive your audience like this?
Yeah.
Wow. You talked to Donald
I'm
Trump.
sorry.
Now wait.
you guys
What he
couldn't
also
hear
said.
that.
What he said. Just call up sometime and I'll go on with you. I don't believe that, but
Call the office.
But we should do that legitimately.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have the producer do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Call right now. Call right now.
That was pretty cool.
Not the same guy. We just called and got through and fooled Donald Trump. And,
Right.
Yeah,
Now call us yourself. Be legit.
Yeah.
because it's too funny. You guys had to hear that we really were on the phone with Donald Trump.
Believe it.
Hey, Regis, how are you? You know
The
the
big
great.
P's. It's unfortunate that they couldn't hear that. You know, in the old days.
Yeah, we would have just
Of course,
thrown
no,
him
we
on
used
the
to get
air.
in trouble in the old days too.
And he's one of those guys who really would sue us.
Right.
It's kind of...
No answer yet.
No
Or
answer?
ring.
All right, you leave the message. Do we have the guy whose mom's a whore?
Yeah, you got 2
We
possibilities.
got 2. All right,
Wow.
all we need is 1. So now, here's how we play. My mom's a whore.
All right. How do we play?
We've got a guy on the phone. I don't know which guy it is. I'm assuming it's a guy whose mother is a whore. He's already a winner because we verified that his mom's a whore.
All right.
What we need now are 5 guys who think that they can fool us into believing that their mom is a whore. So you get this? Because we will ask very specific questions.
Okay.
Keeping in mind the new FCC witch hunt standards.
Of course.
But we'll find out. And here's the deal. If you're a guy calling us and you say your mom's a whore, but your mom's really not a whore, but we end up saying, I vote for this guy, his mom's a whore. If you fool us, me, Mike, and Buzz, you win $100. If this guy, whose mom really is a whore, if he fools all of us,
right,
he's already won $200.
He fools us into thinking she's not.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't pick this guy,
right,
he's going to get
it's like to tell the truth.
He's going to get $500.
Okay.
Because he would have fooled all of us.
Yeah.
He'll get, you understand?
Yeah.
You get $100 from each one of us if we're, on all the times that we're wrong.
And this is great because we'll be asking the stories about the, the whole story of how the mom got into that profession.
Because there is someone out there, actually there's more than one. Let's just go with the best one though. The best mom is a whore.
And then we get the other 5 guys. Very good.
And you would think it'll be pretty easy to find out who's lying and who's not lying.
Right.
Because the guy whose mom is really a whore has got all the answers. And incidentally, win, lose, or draw, and if the guy fools us and ends up winning $500, which he would win, we will call his mother on the air, and he has been told this. And we will verify that she is or was a whore.
Yes.
And our crap detectives are way out.
Absolutely.
But you got to watch us now, because right now we're on fire.
Absolutely.
We just did a great radio bit with Donald Trump. Unfortunately, because of the FCC, you couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it.
But me and Mike both had lots of good time with Donald Trump.
Right. Somebody's getting yelled at right now because of us.
So listen, you get the concept here for my mom's a whore?
Yeah.
We got a guy whose mom really is a whore.
You know, I got to give Donald Trump credit, though. I fooled a lot of people with that, Regis. And he immediately, this isn't Regis.
And come on, Donald. I like the fact he says, you guys lying to your audience?
Deceiving.
Yeah, deceiving your audience.
Do you deceive your audience like this?
Yes.
Say, but call, guys. I'll come on legitimately.
Yeah.
That'll never happen.
Sure. Is your mom a whore? Well, if we think so, you can win cash.
Wow.
Right. 877-365-3636. Because there is one guy whose mom truly is a whore. We'll talk to these other guys. We'll interview them. We'll make a snap decision. And then we'll talk to the guy whose mom really is a whore. And his mom.
Yes, and we'll find out if the story's true. Excellent.
Let me make sure that we're all on board with this. We call Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange sounds like Reservoir Dogs.
Hey, British Joe.
Yeah.
The guy who we've got on the line, and please keep that hidden, his mom who is the whore.
Yeah.
Do we have her phone number to call her?
Yeah, it's right there on that piece of paper.
Okay. What piece of paper would
The
that
one
be?
I have.
Oh, the one you have? Okay.
It's an
Fantastic.
orange piece of paper.
All right, so now we get the imposters and let the Inquisition begin.
Right. Thanks, Joe.
Sure.
All right.
Argentina.
Right. D-O-N-I out.
That's right. And of course, as far as mothers' names, let's use aliases.
When we come back, we'll play My Mom is a Whore. And dedicated to Donald Trump.
Real first and last names, not necessarily.
Be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Westbound 66 lanes are open now at Nutley Street, but jammed from the Beltway. Old Keene Mill stacked up in each direction. Eastbound is blocked at Hunter Village, right near Old St. Bernadette's. Westbound delays from I-95. Traffic brought to you by the Washington Post Classified. Have a car to sell? Do it the quick and easy way in the area's best automotive marketplace, the Washington Post Classified section. Call 877-277-0112 to place your ad. Here abruptly, Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK-FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
What's wrong?
I totally wasted my tax refund. I used it to buy a ticket to the Donkey Basketball Championships, and I thought it was going to be donkeys driving the lane, knocking down threes, wearing headbands, but it was just people riding donkeys up and down the court. What'd you get with your tax refund?
DirecTV DVR with TiVo. So now I get to watch all my favorite shows whenever I want. I can even record 2 shows at once, pause and rewind live TV, and fast forward through all the stuff I don't want.
Wow.
A DirecTV DVR is $100 or less, and I can try it. If I don't like it, I get my money back. And unlike cable, all the channels are 100% digital quality. Donkeys playing basketball?
It's conceivable, if they were well trained and tall.
What are you doing with your tax refund?
There's never been a better time to get a DirecTV DVR for $100 or less. Try it, like it, or your money back. Call 1-800-DirecTV or visit a participating retailer for details.
Get a DirecTV DVR system installed. Subscribe to 1 year of any Total Choice programming package and activate DirecTV DVR with TiVo service. Offer in 7/1704. Hardware programming and DVR service sold separately. New customers only. Other restrictions apply.
Would you like something to drink, sir?
So, where you headed?
Oh, I'm going to have my confidence torn down and my ego crushed.
Mm-hmm. You're what?
I'm going to visit my future in-laws. They think I'm not good enough for their little Bobby.
Uh-huh.
I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. They hate my parents. Oh, they hate my hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
They're going to cut us out of the will when we get married.
Great.
They're actually talking of disowning us.
And you are happy because...
Because now that AirTran Airways flies coast to coast, I can get their low fares to destinations I couldn't before.
Oh.
So we can travel and save some money.
Uh-huh.
And considering we're getting cut from their will, we're going to need it.
AirTran Airways now offers low fares from coast to coast, which makes any trip better. And right now, all 45 destinations are on sale. Book at airtran.com by April 29th and fly by October 6, 2004. AirTran Airways. Go. There's nothing stopping you. 7-day advance purchase required. Blackout dates apply. Future in-laws may still hate your hair.
Chipotle Mexican Grill, where you can choose from 17 ingredients to create your own burrito, taco, or bowl. Find yours at chipotle.com.
Do you have narcolepsy? Patients with narcolepsy often have a permanent and overwhelming feeling of sleepiness and fatigue. Other symptoms may include dreamlike hallucinations or finding oneself physically weak or paralyzed for a brief time, particularly following an emotional response such as laughter or surprise. The Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders is conducting a clinical trial of an investigational medication for excessive daytime sleepiness associated with narcolepsy. If you have a known diagnosis of narcolepsy or think you may have this disorder, are 18 to 65 years of age, and are in good health, you may qualify to participate in this trial. Daytime and overnight visits are required, and compensation for time and travel will be provided. Qualified participants will receive trial-related medication and care at no cost. Call the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders now at 301-654-5665. That's the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders at 301-654-5665. 301-654-5665.
What do you think you're doing?
Going online. You?
Downloading a proposal.
Well, I'm researching a project.
Guess we have a problem.
We?
Relax, cowboys. Every computer in the house has DSL.
Sign up for Verizon Online DSL with MSN Premium and get a wireless home networking router free with $99 rebate. It lets you connect your DSL to multiple computers in your home for as low as $29.95 a month. Our best price ever.
To sign up and get your wireless router, call 1-800-PIC-DSL or visit verizon.com/PIC-DSL and put an end to internet showdowns.
Who wants the last donut?
Guess we have a problem.
I don't think so.
Verizon. Make progress every day.
$29.95 a month with a qualifying Verizon package. Taxes and shipping and handling charges apply. Limit 1 rebate per household. Rebate offer limited to Verizon residential telephone customers ordering new DSL service. 30 days of DSL service required for rebate. Home networking requires purchase of router and other equipment sold separately. Speed and uninterrupted service not guaranteed. Offer expires 7/17/04.
Let's talk tomatoes. Why tomatoes? Because tomatoes are the very soul of authentic Italian cooking. And that's why at Bertucci's, they're near and dear to our heart. At Bertucci's, we use only the freshest, hand-picked, vine-ripened plum tomatoes. And as for our tomato sauce, we actually travel to California and personally select our tomato crop. Then we have our tomato sauce made to our own special recipe. No preservatives, nothing artificial. Nothing to get in the way of the flavor. At Bertucci's, we keep the passion for authentic Italian cooking burning every day. Bertucci's, keepers of the flame.
If you have a passion for shrimp, come to Bertucci's Festa Gamberi and enjoy incredible new specialties like North Atlantic soles stuffed with shrimp, spinach, and oceans of Bertucci's brick oven flavor.
A man goes deaf. In his mind, he composes each piece of music over and over for years. So when the world hears it, every note is perfection. A dreamer organizes an expedition. The world is flat, they say. He'll die, they say.
Land ho!
He's discovered the new world, they say. In 1839, railroads are new, unperfected, risky. At Bass, a man sees opportunity and builds Britain's largest private railway to get hops and barley to the brewery in peak condition. Whatever your passion is, reach for greatness. Your Bass, in peak condition, will be waiting for you. Bass, reach for greatness.
Imported by Bass Importers, Norwalk, Connecticut. Please drink responsibly.
You're a sports fan. You love your teams. And to feed your appetite for sports, you got a basic high-speed internet connection. Not so fast. Finish line not reached. Game not over. Even with a basic high-speed connection, you're just getting started. That's why you need AOL for broadband, the premium service that works with your basic high-speed internet connection. With AOL for broadband, you get coverage, previews, and highlights of Major League Baseball, the NBA, NFL, NHL, and NASCAR. See behind-the-scenes footage. Hear exclusive commentary. Go places an everyday basic high-speed sports fan can't go. AOL for broadband is also your door to the most active sports community, where you sports fans can do what you do best. Argue with other sports fans. Now that you've got a basic high-speed connection, use it to connect to what's important to you, like sports. To get AOL for broadband, go to AOL.com. AOL for broadband. Without it, you're going nowhere fast. High-speed service is available in certain areas only. You must be 18 or older to join AOL for broadband.
Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
My sister and I no longer live in the same house, let alone the same state, but I'll be there for her tomorrow.
Next day service from Western Union. Starting at only $9.99, you can send money and it'll be available the next day.
My daughter's away at school, but I can be there for her tomorrow.
Next day service.
My grandson lives 5 states away, but I can be there for him tomorrow.
Starting at only $9.99 within the U.S.
Because it's too risky to send money through the mail. For her.
For his first gift from Grandpa.
No matter how far.
I can be there for him
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Next day service on any amount. The way to send money in minutes and now overnight. Western Union. The fastest way to send money worldwide. Funds available for pickup within 24 hours, subject to the service hours at the agent location. Only available at participating agent locations. Visit one for details and for fee information.
Be sure to use Western Union at your local Safeway.
Oh, hey, you got a minute? Sure, what's up? I'm on this website trying to sign up for discount car insurance. Oh, okay. So, you got any idea what loss of use coverage is? Loss of use coverage? What are you going to lose the use of? My mind, if I can't figure this out. Okay, why don't we skip that one? Okay, here's another. Does a $50,000 limit per accident sound like enough? Per accident or per car? I mean, what happens if you get in a 10-car pileup?
Ever notice that more and more insurance companies expect you to find the answers to your own questions? Well, that's not how we do things at Nationwide. Our agents are always ready with expert advice and answers to your questions.
All right. Any thoughts on property damage liability? Can't we just talk about men? Yeah, that would be better.
Call 1-877-ON-YOUR-SIDE or visit your local Nationwide agent today.
Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliated companies. Home office, Columbus, Ohio.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Who's this?
This is a very special call. Hello, is this G. Gordon Liddy?
Yes, it is.
This is Regis Philbin. How are you?
Hey, Reg.
The Don and Mike Show.
Yeah. See, Donald Trump a little sharper than that.
They are the Dean's Peanuts. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Right. Should have known. We still got through. Yeah, we did.
Amazing.
We did. You know why? That's why. Because he'll never love you the way I love you, Donald Trump. And why don't you hire me for your next apprentice? Look at this. What are you doing, Buzz?
Singing along with the song.
It looked like you were having some kind of asthma attack over there.
I love the song.
I see you're mouthing the words. Yeah. Come on. Hey, Donald Trump, hire me. Look at it. Got the phone number call, we got through. And hire him. Yes. Because I wouldn't have gotten through to say I had Regis on the phone if Mike hadn't been here.
Yeah, this is Regis. I need to speak to Donald.
How are you? It was great because... How are you, my friend? And he picked up the phone.
Great moment.
First thing he says, I love Regis.
I love Regis. I love you, Regis.
Dope. Okay, my mom's a whore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
We're going to do this in order?
Yep. One of them, their mom is really a whore. We'll talk to each guy for approximately 1 minute. And then we'll try to find out which one of these guys really has the mom who is a whore.
All right, very good.
Or was a whore. Let's begin with Rob. And for the purpose, I've been told for the purposes of secrecy, because some of them live in areas where whores are plentiful.
Yes.
And legal. We're not going to say where anybody's calling from.
Okay, very good. And we're as far as the mom's names,
we just go with first name.
We will use, yeah.
Or just call them mom.
Just mom.
Rob.
Yes.
Hi, Rob. Your mom is a whore.
Yeah, well, what?
Robbie, you know what? Give me you got the tick, tick, tick 60-second thing?
Rob, how did you come into this knowledge that your mom did this? Was she open about it?
Actually, no, I didn't find out until, okay, I had an inkling when I was around 16, but it was my sister, my parents got divorced when I was much younger, when I was about 9, and my mom was she wasn't like a streetwalker. She wasn't out flagging down truckers or anything like that. It was more like she would see like 3 to 4 guys a month.
How did you find out?
Well, I mean, she did it at the house, but I was kind of a loner. I kind of kept to myself. When I was 16...
So she'd entertain gentlemen callers at the house?
Well, she would end up there. She would bring them back there. Like in the morning.
Did you ever see your mom with a guy or see a guy leaving the house?
Well, I would see, like I said, it was like the same 3 or 4 guys. So there was like, it was like...
And when did you find out that she was paid for her services?
Okay, well, it was my sister and myself, and my sister and my mom didn't get along at all. They just scream at each other all the time. And she used to say,
I'm sorry, your time's up.
Time's up. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
Time's up to make your convincing case.
Hold on. Well, this is how we play. My mom is a whore.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Tad. Hello, Tad.
Hey, Don.
Tad. If your last name is Paul, I believe your mom's a whore. Tad, let's start with...
When I was very young and left her with nothing, I went to school all day and did sports after school, and the job she told me she had was like an editor proofreader for a publishing company, so she stayed home all day.
Now hold on, Joe. What is this? Not Tad? What's your name, sir?
Neil?
Neil. This is Neil. Neil, not
Sorry.
Tad. I'm sorry. Neil?
Yeah.
Your mom, you said 10 years.
Husband died and left mom with nothing, and that's why mom went into business. Pretty good money. Why'd she quit?
She didn't quit.
She's still doing it, Buzz. She's still a whore. How old is your mom?
53.
Who is the celebrity your mom most resembles?
When she was younger, Demi Moore.
Demi Moore, and she's okay with you knowing this and with the world knowing this?
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's not quite enough time.
There you go. All
that
right.
was contestant number 2, Neil.
I was trying to do these in order, the order they called in. Here is this dude, Tad. Hello, Tad.
Hey, guys.
I'll say the same thing. Tad Pohl.
Tad is contestant number 3 if we're keeping score.
60 seconds here. Tad, when did you find out your mom was a whore?
Well, you know what, Don? It's been common knowledge. My whole family has known that she's a whore, and I really didn't know what it meant when I was a kid, but it was always common knowledge, and I really got angry about it when I was about 16.
How are you with it now, Tad? And how old are you now, Tad?
Me, I'm 24, and I guess that's what you do when you're 18, 19. You don't have any money, and you live in the area that I live.
Now, is she currently doing this?
No, it's been years.
But back when your mom was a whore,
sure.
What was the going rate? Any idea?
Well, I don't know. I guess she made pretty good money. I'm saying she probably made about $60 a year.
Man, that you always were surrounded with nice things?
You can say that if you call a trailer with brand new wheels on it, I think.
Did you ever call your mom a whore?
Yeah, when I was angry.
All right, hold on, Tad.
Okay, that's the best performance so far, Mike.
That's Tad. Here is Arnold. Arnold is our next contestant. Hi, Arnold.
Hi, Mike. How you doing, guys?
Very nice.
Here we go.
Very nice.
Arnold, when did you find out your mom was a whore?
I found out about 3 months ago. I don't know how I can say this without giving it away. She worked for an establishment that closed its doors, moved up north to live with me for about close to 4 months, worked for an establishment up here that got sold to another property and was basically out of a job. And I found a certificate that basically spilled the beans on her.
And how are you guys doing now that you know? Get along?
I've got a son. I've got a baby. And when I first found out, I tried to I didn't want her to see the baby because this is something I never thought she would do. And now we're trying to patch it up. I know it's hard, but...
Our time is limited here, but I want to go back to the certificate you mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know of any whore certificate.
I live in Reno. It's a certificate from the Department of Health and Human Services.
Oh,
all right. Hey, you know what?
And that's why I said you shouldn't give away the city, but I'm sorry.
I didn't want to.
I asked.
Yeah, yes. But don't watch out, guys. All right, seriously.
That's Arnold.
Yeah, that's another boy. It's getting tougher.
Here's our next contestant on My Mom is a Whore. Here is Dave. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, Radio Guy.
Hi there. Let's see. I'll start with the first question. When did you find out your mom was a whore?
I was about 13 years old, junior high.
Junior high, and how did you find out, Dave?
Well, we moved to a different area, and I lived with my aunt and my mom because one of them watched me for weeks at a time, and we just ran into somebody at a local gathering spot, and it's kind of like I said, "Who's that?" And then they finally explained it all.
I don't believe you.
Let me tell you something. I believe he may be acting dumb to throw us off the track like they do on To Tell the Truth.
You think so? Because this guy sounds to be so bad.
Do you get along well with your mom now?
Yeah.
How old is your mom?
52.
Who's the celeb you think she most resembles?
Gene John Gilligan's Island.
All right, and when is the last time your mom had sex for money?
Oh, shoot. She quit doing that, as far as I know, probably about 8 or 9 years ago.
8 or 9 years ago. Another decade passes. And,
Are you?
And is your mom okay with you knowing and everybody knowing?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, hold on a second.
Dave, contestant number 5. We have one more contestant to go.
Now, see, now you've made me think about the guy who thinks he might fool us by pretending.
Are we going to have a little panel, a little round table afterwards? Yeah, very good.
And we have one more. Here is Dan. Hi, Dan.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Dan, when did you find out your mom was a whore?
When I was 16.
Another 16.
How did you find out, Dan?
My grandma told me.
Oh, and why did your grandma why did grandma decide to tell you?
That's the guy that maybe I believe.
Well, she told me because my mom, she does massages. She goes into places all the time doing massages, and she came to me one day and just said, your mom left when she was 15, basically told me the scoop. I didn't talk to her for 2 years.
Is your mom still a whore now?
No, she's not.
And how are you getting along with mom now?
We get along... Well, we get along okay now. Basically, she stopped when I found out.
All right, but here's an important question. I think Mike tried to ask the last guy this. How would your mom... You had obviously to tell Joe, if you're the real guy, that we were going to call your mom.
Yeah, and obviously, and they will be referred to as mom. I think that's the best way to do it.
How will your mom feel if you're the real guy and we select you, we call you up, and we call her up, and we say, hey, you're on the radio because you're a whore?
Well, she's not going to be too happy that she's on national radio, of course. However, we've gotten to the point now, because of it was such a rift in our relationship.
Oh, we're out of time.
That's it. We're out of time.
That's Rob, Neil, Tad, Arnold, Dave, and Dan.
And we're going to do this real fast, like no break or anything. It's commercial-free whoring.
Ready? Right.
We try to decide. Rob, the first guy?
Rob was, to me, kind of flat. I didn't... he was the first contestant, so it was not a bad story, but I didn't necessarily believe it.
Second guy was Neil.
And I put Neil into the same category, where Neil, it was credible. It sounded like he thought about it, but nothing really specific.
But here's the thing with all of these guys, it's entirely possible they're telling us the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was nothing that jumped out where we.
This is just pure guesswork.
Hold on, no, there was one guy I didn't believe. I think it was Arnold. I didn't believe. The guy Tad, I thought had a very solid story.
I gave Tad my first star. And I actually, Tad is in the running for my finalists here.
Arnold I didn't like. I wrote that down. I didn't believe him at all.
I thought Arnold had credibility.
See, I'd go out on a limb and say Arnold for sure is not the guy. Dave.
Dave's the only one that I put an X through. Because I thought Dave was just full of it. And then I came up with the scenario that maybe Dave was playing the dumb guy.
And that's what made me think that, too. And then you have the last guy, Dan. And maybe it's just because he's the last guy.
Dan said she stopped doing it when
he found out. I kind of believe him, too. Aye.
Eesh.
All right, so we've got Rob, Tad, Neil, Arnold. Dave.
Rob, Neil, Tad, Arnold, Dave, and Dan.
All right, whose mom is a whore? Whose mom is a whore?
Who wants to guess first?
I think, for me, it's between Dan and Tad.
Now they have to fool all of us.
And whoever it is has already won $200. Right. Dan or Tad?
Maybe all their moms are.
No, just one guy, Buzz.
Okay.
Just one guy's mom. I'm going to go with Tad. I think Tad's mom is a whore. Mike.
Don, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to go with my original hunch on Dave that he was playing it dumb, and he was trying to play us a little bit to get the extra money, and I'm going to say it was Dave.
Okay? I say it's Tad. Mike says it's Dave. Buzz.
I think it's Rob, the first guy.
First guy.
Okay, let's go through them in the order that we talked to them. Or should... Rob, why don't you go find out whose mom is a whore?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you already know?
Oh.
Look at you, really? Well, then why don't you tell me... Look at the screen here.
Right.
Has anybody selected the whore?
Do you recap your guesses one more time?
I say it is Tad.
I said it's Dave.
And I said Rob.
One of you has selected the whore.
Oh, then that means there are 3 guys that we can get rid of right away.
Right.
Who win prizes, but that's it. And those 3 guys would be...
Neil, Arnold, and Dan.
Arnold, let me talk to Arnold first, because I knew... Arnold, I knew you were lying. Totally busted.
Detector is working good, guys.
Absolutely, Arnold.
And I put a lot of thought into this, too.
Arnold, just for calling and trying to convince us your mom's a whore, you won the Sopranos prize pack. Hell have no fury like the family. Don't miss the all-new Sopranos this Sunday night at 9, 8 Central on HBO. Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. We love you in Reno.
Thank you, my friend. All right, so he's gone.
And the next person that wasn't picked would be Dan.
Dan, let me see. Dan, right. The last guy. Wow.
Man, I thought you guys were going to go for me.
Dan, you had the good gift of gab. I gave you a star. You were in the hunt.
Dan, between it was for me. It was you and that guy Tad. And your story. I tell you what, you're good. Touch me. You're a good storyteller, but it didn't fly.
Well, all right. I'm the guy that does the Jenna Doubtfire voice every once in a while on your.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Can we hear a little of that before you go?
Hello, dear. It was a run by routine.
All right, you've also won the Sopranos prize pack. Sopranos weekend on HBO. Thank you for the
Salt Lake loves you guys.
Thank you, my friend. Oh, you're calling from Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake.
And we love salt.
Where it's hard to be on for.
Yes, he is.
And the other guy we
Neil.
Neil. Oh, Neil, right. Hey, Neil. Neil was the second guy, right?
Right. Neil, contestant number 2.
Neil, your mom is not a whore.
No, but I almost wish she was.
Neil, you've won the Sopranos prize pack.
Wow.
Thank you for listening to the show.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you, Neil.
Now we're down to...
Is it Rob, Tad, or Dave?
Right.
All right, Robbie, you're going to have to...
Don, I think the thrill should be you should start in order and just go through them. And if we get it, if it's the first guy, then we just do it that way.
Rob.
Yes.
Hold on, who voted for Rob?
I did. Buzz voted for Rob.
Is your mom a whore?
No.
Oh. Congratulations.
Good job,
You've
Mom.
just won $100 for fooling Buzz.
Very good.
Thank you, my friend.
Where are you from, Rob?
Out by Dulles Airport in Virginia.
What does your mom really do for a living?
Oh, she's fantastic. If she knew I was doing this, she'd be crushed.
That's why we'll refer to them only as Mom when we finally call.
Anyway, what does she do? Is she retired? Does she still work?
No, she's been a homemaker whole life.
Oh, a housewife. Okay,
Right, hold on
very
a
good.
second. That means, hey, as always, Mike, it's down to just you and I.
It is done.
And it's Tad next.
Tad and Dave.
Tad's my guy, and that's the guy we got to go to next. Come on, big bucks. Come on, 7. Tad.
What happened?
Tad.
Hello.
Tad.
Hello.
Is
This is Tad.
Tad, is your mom a whore?
Yes, my mom is
John's the winner.
Oh! You got it.
Oh! Your mom's a whore.
Yeah, she is.
You were credible, Tad. You were very credible.
But now we have to call her. Robbie, you got the number?
I do.
Now,
Well, she works at a bar, so imagine that.
all right.
You guys got to call her.
All right, maybe we should call her off the air at first.
Rob is making the call first. Off the air.
And should we talk to Dave before we get rid of...
Hold on, Tad, incidentally, let's see, you win $200 for calling. We're going to verify your mom's a whore. And you win $200, and you fool Buzz, and you fool Mike, that's $200 more, you win 4.
But look at you.
$100.
You whoremonger.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's talk to this guy Dave, who was Mike's selection. Dave.
Hey guys.
Dave, you just were a dumb guy. I thought you were dumbing it down to be to be good on the show, but now you're just a dumb guy.
Dave, you win $100 because Mike believed you.
I believed you because I thought you were playing it dumb.
I know, but still, technically he wins.
I also wanted to spread it out, okay? Do you want to know the truth? I would have picked Tad.
Well, you should have picked Tad.
Tad was my first star.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I would have picked the dumb guy if you hadn't said, I think the dumb guy's being just too dumb.
Right, exactly. But anyway, Dave, you did win the money.
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Hold on. Now, Robbie's on the phone trying to get the mom on the phone. What's happening, Rob?
Well, they told me she. Hi. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to give away her name.
Her name. Like they all don't know. You could have just called and said, is Mom a whore there?
We have your permission to put your voice on the air.
Here we go. All right, good. We're going to get the mom on with the son.
They're going to call you Mom, okay? Hang on for me.
You got her?
Yep.
All right, Dave. Tad, are you there?
Hold on, let me get him. Tad?
I'm there.
Tad, we got your mom on.
I'm here, son.
Hey, Mom. Mom,
I'm sorry.
Mom, you're
I
on.
had to,
You're bothering me at work, son.
I know. Hold
on.
on. Shut up, Tad. Mom, we have to ask you a question. You're on a national radio show. It's kind of an embarrassing question.
Right.
But
we're playing a game with Tad, and Tad called in to participate, and that's why we're not using any names here.
Is it true that you were a prostitute?
Yes, that is true.
Oh, Tad!
Winner.
Tad is the big winner.
Oh, God.
It's paid off again.
Hey,
Put the money with you.
The name of the game is My Mom is a Whore. And Tad has just won $400 for playing My Mom is a Whore.
Wow.
He never thought he would profit from that at all.
Wow. Well, Tad, you're the man. And,
Hey, I know. Hey, you guys are the men.
No, hey, I'm the man. I figured it out.
And Mom, we won't give any names out, but you're the ultimate good sport.
Thank you.
Are you still applying your trade, Mom?
Occasionally I do practice.
Oh, now when you practice, do you practice for free or for money?
For money, of course.
For money. All right. Well, it's still active. Isn't that great?
Let me ask you something, Mom.
Tad has a lot of credit I have to take care of.
That's right.
How hard did you have to work for $400? I mean, the thing about this,
That's a good question.
Tad just called our radio show. You would have to really, literally work your ass off for $400, right?
I did work my ass off for that.
Yeah.
All right,
Taking care of your son's bad credit. That's great, Mom.
You're very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you for being on our show. We'll let you get back to work at the bar.
And
Thank you.
Tad, really, I think the right thing to do is give Mom a little of that money. She certainly does appreciate
You
it.
hang out with your mom.
She made enough on her back, Mike.
What?
She made enough on her back.
Oh,
This is for me.
Well, all right.
All right, both of you. Hold on. Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And
Bye, Mom.
Congratulations. And thanks for being the first to play My Mom's a Whore.
Wow.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
For an inaugural game, that went pretty damn well.
Happy Mother's Day.
Pretty good.
Damn, I shouldn't have picked that other guy.
Yeah.
I got some other new ones, too.
Yeah.
Wait until we play Don't Call Me Mike.
Right?
Another one called Outrun Your Phone.
Does Don't Call Me Mike involve me?
It does not.
Oh, good. Okay, I can breathe.
It does not. Anyway, My Mom's a Whore. There you go. It's Tad.
Look at you. You're all proud of yourself, aren't you? I like it when he's got a self-sat, and you deserve it. You should have a self-satisfied
I
look.
picked the guy, I picked the whore.
And isn't that fantastic?
You can be proud where owning a radio was strictly forbidden. One man found a way to bring good news to his people.
It's Buzz.
He made it up.
You're right. I look like a stupid bobblehead.
You're
like I just really won something.
And, I think the key to playing My Mom's a Whore is to go with your instincts. Go with that first reaction. Damn it.
As always, Mike, the dummies let you down.
Yeah, the idiots have let me down completely.
The orange people let you down. Buzz, what's your lead today on news and comments?
This just in, yet another Michael Jackson bombshell, and this one different.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Oh, Buzz. I do love it when you're teasing like that. And could you do it?
Used to do it for a living.
Could you do a Jack Blackism for me? I was
What's
watching.
that? How does it go?
School of Rock.
Uh-huh.
I'm watching it always now, just because.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just because I'm queer like that.
Please to watch School of Rock.
Yeah.
And what he does that I love is that there's one scene where he's trying to get Joan Cusack to let the kids go out on a field trip.
Right. The principal.
He's getting her drunk.
Right.
And Stevie Nicks, and before he speaks, he says, like, I want to tell you something. And he goes, he puts his finger up to his lips, like right in the middle of it, goes, but I'm going to tell you, watch the movie, and you'll see the manner to do that for me.
All right.
Do that for
I
me.
shall.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for news and comment coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
I just wasted the last 30 seconds.
Oh, I disagree.
That wasn't professional, Mike. That sucked.
It's the Don and Mike Show.
A lot of people are doing something with the finger right now.
All morning, Don and Mike, all all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
644 jammed up westbound before I-95, trying to get out towards St. Bernadette's. The accident occurred eastbound. Westbound is open. Eastbound one lane does squeeze by. 66 to the west, still lined up toward Nutley Street and out toward Manassas. Traffic brought to you by Court Furniture Rental, offering quality, selection, flexibility. Renting from Court Furniture Rental frees capital so you can grow your business. Look for Court Furniture Rental in the white pages. Vera Buckley, Donna Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
It's real, it's raw, and it's uncensored. Every month, America Undercover, HBO's award-winning documentary films, take you on a dramatic journey into the dark corners and shocking reality that is America. This month on HBO. They call it the sport of kings.
I love the game. It's an unbelievable feeling to crossing that finish line in front.
The high-stakes, high-risk world of thoroughbred horse racing.
It's a rush, an addiction. There's a lot more to it than what they think.
But beyond the grace and glamour lies a dark, hidden world of the jockey who risks it all for the thrill of the race.
You gotta know how to take the falls and hold the horses. There are a lot of people making an ungodly amount of money, and the guys that are suffering are us.
It's hard on your kidneys. They're diuretics. Life is on the line now. Don't think I'm not scared, but I am.
An all-new America Undercover, Jockey, premieres Monday, April 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on HBO.
People don't know what riders go through. It's a kept secret.
Hi, welcome to Singular. How can I... what the...
Network violation. Customer out of bounds.
Sir?
Sorry about that. This wireless rep follows me everywhere. Anytime I so much as step out of the network,
Unintentional rolling. Number 509-240-2095.
Are you blind? I just shifted my weight.
Penalty, $14.27.
What?
Plus tax.
Oh, see what I mean?
Well, with Singular Nation, there's never any penalty for being off our network. All minutes are truly nationwide, and Nationwide has no asterisk.
So I don't need this wireless ref anymore?
Nope.
See you later, pal.
I swallowed my whistle.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Can I borrow your phone?
Now at Singular, get a Samsung Color Flip phone free after rebate. Call 1-866-SINGULAR, visit Singular.com, or stop by your Singular store today. Singular fits you best.
Some restrictions and other monthly charges apply. Price before $50 mail-in rebate and $50 trade-in credit is $99.99. 2-year service agreement required. Coverage is not available in all areas. See Coverage Method stores for details.
I'm here with Dale Earnhardt Jr. to promote the Polaris Ride of Your Life sweepstakes. Well, keeping both hands on the wheel there, Dale. Tell us about the grand prize.
You can win an ATV ride with me in the Polaris Ride of Your Life sweepstakes.
And isn't it true? You can also get any Polaris ATV for just $49 a month, or a free Warn winch on select models, including the Sportsman 700 Twin EFI, the world's first electronically fuel-injected 4x4 ATV.
Yeah, that's right.
Hurry to your Polaris dealer and enter the Ride of Your Life sweepstakes today. You can let me out wherever.
Not really.
Right. We go to about 100.
185.
185.
Polaris, the way out. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. and Canadian citizens 18 or older. Offer expires April 30th, 2004. Financing available to qualified customers on approved credit through the Polaris Star Card. See dealer for details. Remember, ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Polaris adult models are for riders 16 and older. Always wear a helmet. For safety and training information, see your Polaris dealer or call 1-800-342-3764.
Everyone around the Beltway is talking about the deal from Battlefield Ford. Battlefield takes Ford's best sellers and offers the largest allowable discount on every single one. All day, every day. They've got the deal at Battlefield Ford in Manassas.
Phrases you don't often hear. Gee, I wish this line would move a little slower. It would be nice if the mail guy stepped it back a notch. And my flight was okay, but it was over too quickly. It's pretty clear. Slow, bad. Fast, good. And fast and free, even better. With a built-in walkie-talkie on every Nextel phone, you connect in under a second. That's fast. Plus, get all your incoming cellular calls for free, so you can take every call and never pay a penny to do it. That's fast and free. With free incoming plans starting at just $49.99 a month, including unlimited walkie-talkie and nationwide long distance. Call 800-NEXTEL-9, go to Nextel.com, or visit a store near you. Nextel. Done. Offers end April 30th, 2004. 1 or 2 year agreement required. $200 early termination. Account setup fees, taxes, charges, and other restrictions apply. Porting eligibility varies. Phones by Motorola. Legal disclaimer. Done.
And sign up by April 30th and save $150 on the i730 with color screen and speakerphone. Now only $149.99 with 2-year agreement.
Imagine a world without Cintas uniforms. The restaurant.
And this is our kitchen.
Acceptable.
I am so thrilled to have a chef of your renown working here, monsieur.
I too would be thrilled to have me here.
I mean, your braised lamb, simply brilliant.
Yes, it is without sacre bleu.
What?
Man, what is he wearing?
Our chef's uniform?
And dish rags cleaner than that.
No, but...
Enough! I return to France immediately. With guaranteed pickup, cleaning, and delivery from Cintas, you never have to worry about keeping your uniforms clean. Check out our complete line of restaurant apparel for rental or purchase. Whether you run a 5-star restaurant, a deli, or any business in between, Cintas can handle your every uniform need. Call 1-800-CINTAS-1 or visit Cintas.com today. Cintas, the uniform people.
Hi, I'm Joe Gibbs for Cintas. Did you know that Cintas offers more than just outstanding uniform programs? From entrance mats to first aid and safety products, Cintas handles it all. Call 1-800-CINTAS-1 to find out more. Cintas, the uniform people.
Exciting and minivan. Minivan and exciting. Two words that have absolutely nothing in common. Or so you might think. You see, there is one minivan whose owners have been known to gush praise like starstruck teenagers. And that minivan is the Honda Odyssey. It's easy to understand why. Besides its car-like ride and reputation for quality, reliability, and comfort, the Odyssey was the first minivan to offer a fold-away third-row magic seat, the first to offer a class-leading 240-horsepower engine, the first to offer a four-wheel independent suspension. Just a few of the reasons why the Honda Odyssey won an Automobile Magazine 2004 All-Star Award. Now, with so many firsts going for it, why would you settle for something that's only second best? The Odyssey LX from Honda, now starting at $24,980. MSRP excludes tax, license, registration, and options. Dealers set actual prices.
Administraff presents number 151.
Tony, I called you in because it's time to rally the troops.
Right, sir.
We need to boost company morale.
Absolutely, sir.
We need a take-charge guy.
I'm here for you, sir.
Good. Who do you recommend?
Somebody's got a morale problem he can't even see. Administraff's training and development services can improve communication, leading to higher motivation and increased productivity. Administraff, your complete off-site HR resource. Actually, sir, I was thinking of me.
Come on, Tony, get serious.
Visit Administraff.com. Administraff presents number 77.
Boss, Amalgamated wants to stop by tomorrow and talk about a big order.
Tomorrow? No, I'm doing payroll tomorrow.
Oh, how about Thursday?
No, I'm reviewing benefit plans.
Friday?
No, Friday I've got my priorities workshop.
Somebody's letting business details get in the way of opportunities. Administraff can handle the things you have to do, so you can handle the things you want to do. Administraff, your complete off-site HR resource.
How about next year, boss?
No.
Visit Administraff.com.
Why settle for just okay when you can grab the best? Come in now and get the best values in America at your Dodge dealer, where we've made it easy to grab life in a new Dodge with generous cash allowance and financing offers. Get into the Hemi-powered Dodge Ram, the all-new Durango, the all-new Caravan, and the powerful Dakota with up to $3,500 cash allowance. Or choose big savings with 0% APR financing on select models. Plus, grab our 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. It's our best products, plus our best protection, plus our best deals. Add it all up and it gets you the best values in America. And you only get it from Dodge. So don't wait. Hurry into your Dodge dealer today before the best is over. $1,000 to $3,500 cash allowance depending on model. Includes $500 Conquest loyalty bonus on Durango and Ram 1500. Financing for qualified buyers. See dealer for a copy of this limited warranty. Transferable to second owner with a fee and deductible applies.
A builder. A craftsman.
He built this house.
He always said, when you build, build to last.
So with our first kid on the way...
And us needing this addition.
We went to Lowe's.
Your home, your ideas, and the freedom to express them. At Lowe's, we make it easy. No matter what you plan to build, Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse has a huge selection of professional-grade building materials.
Whoever says they don't build them like they used to isn't using the right wood.
Only Lowe's has top-choice lumber, prime grade and center cut, with 4 clean sides for better building. And at Lowe's, we have low prices every day, guaranteed. That's our promise.
Do you think your grandfather would be surprised that his house would last 4 generations?
He'd be happy, not surprised.
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Use your Lowe's card and ask for 0 payments and interest for 12 months on all purchases of $2.99 or more. See store at Lowe's.com or printed advertising for details. Customer must present coupon with purchase to receive credit offer.
The Don and Mike Show. WKFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word with Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show.
The #1 radio show in Haiti. The Don and Mike Show.
Goddamn right, proud of that. Yeah. How you doing, Haiti? Remember, Buzz News and Comment now. Buzz brought to you by Vermax, the world's #1 sexual pleasure performance enhancer. Viramax, number one because it really works. Someone called for a doctor. Doctor developed, clinically tested, patented Viramax. 1-888 try VMAX. BOSTON on KHJ. That's what DJs would say. Tight, baby. That was cool. It's Boston on a radio station called KHJ. Here's Buzz. 8-3 after the hour. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Soft-spoken Michael Jackson wouldn't have thugs doing his bidding, would he?
Bye.
Prosecutors in his child molestation case are talking about... Sounds like it.
Thank you.
Prosecutors in the child molestation case are talking about filing formal charges against 2 of Jackson's associates.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Thank you. I'm tired.
The main charge against Jackson's associates?
Yeah.
Witness intimidation.
Hey, yo, Johnny, come here. You remember something? When you was with Michael, you was watching The Simpsons. Hey, Michael.
Like that.
Yeah.
Remember little Johnny here?
Yes, we were watching The Simpsons.
Little cute Johnny?
Thank you, Bruno.
What were you doing with Johnny?
Watching The Simpsons, Bruno.
Now, Johnny, get out of here!
Thank you so much, Bruno.
And Johnny, incidentally, if you were not telling the police you're watching The Simpsons, your mommy and daddy will be in heaven with the angels.
And please to always be blurring the faces on our portrait. Bye.
Because of the gag order, we have to turn to a source close to the case who says one of the men allegedly threatened to kill the younger brother of the accuser.
Oh, yeah, Johnny, I almost forgot. That story I told you about your mom and dad, forget it. It's about your little brother.
Better listen to them, Johnny.
That little brother you like so bad.
He'll kill you. He's big and strong and tough, not like me. Bye.
Threatened to kill the little brother if he told police Jackson had given him alcohol.
Jesus juice.
I didn't give him anything. We were just watching The Simpsons and drinking High C.
The other Jackson associate is charged with keeping the boy's family at the Neverland Ranch against the family's will.
Enjoy yourself at Neverland Ranch. You are free to roam in this room.
Your room?
Thank you, Bruno.
Enjoy.
You're so big and strong.
You're so little and faggy, but your money is so green.
Thank you. Bye.
Both men have refused to testify for the grand jury. They say they're innocent.
I ain't no rat. I ain't squealing.
After the hit's done, after the contract's fulfilled on this family, I'll fly away on my jetpack. Bye.
Bye. Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ has made about all the money it's going to make at the box office for this year anyway.
I told you his 15 minutes are up. Jesus Christ is not hot. Put him in the not hot category.
Right. So the big TV networks must be eager to scoop it up. That's what Mel figured, but Mel was wrong. He's been pitching the movie to the networks, but ABC turned it down flat, and executives say CBS, NBC, and Fox will likely take a pass as well.
I'm surprised you didn't find a willing suitor with the man with the same name. Mel to Mel.
Yes. The movie's graphic violence, however, makes broadcasters nervous, especially in the new witch hunt environment.
And I'll tell you what, Jesus is not happening now, at least movie-wise. He's on the way down. I'll tell you what's got legs. Hellboy.
Hellboy is still kicking.
Hellboy has got some legs.
Hellboy is hot.
There's also
Jesus is not.
Also the controversy over whether the film inflames hatred against Jews. The networks are concerned about that as well. The movie's made nearly $361 million in theaters, but most advertisers want nothing to do with it. Even Showtime has said no. HBO has no comment.
Really, Showtime is the cable channel will show anything.
Starz says it's still thinking about it.
What is the deal? I mean, I don't understand why cable channels won't take it.
Nobody wants to touch it. I guess partly because of the Jewish aspect.
Is it a hot potato, Buzz?
Hey, it is a hot potato.
It's a hot potato.
I told you. Jesus, he's like about to be voted off American Idol.
He's not as hot as he was.
Jesus. Imagine that. You sit there. Okay, we have Hellboy. Mm-hmm. We have...
Jesus, you are too pitchy.
Jesus, and we have Jennifer Garner, who's starring in the new movie 13 going on 30 or whatever that is.
Oh.
America has voted, and in the final two, oh, Jesus, you've been voted on.
Oh, now's your last performance.
But
go ahead.
He still plays tennis with Dick Van Patten. Yesterday, I told you how some powerful corporations and organizations and individuals had taken the rare step of partnering to fight the indecency witch hunt.
Very nice.
Today, the FCC has an answer for that.
Yes?
It says it's not afraid. It says the witch hunt will continue. In fact, it wants more.
Oh, God.
FCC Chairman Michael Powell says he wouldn't mind if the assault on free choice extended to cable and satellite and the pay networks. And he says broadcasters need to do more than they've done lately to serve the public interest. He says the number of complaints from the public has been on the rise, and yes, he says he's even been looking into complaints about Oprah.
That's only fair. I give you that. That's only fair. You know who does this entire business just an awful job of representing us?
Who?
Is this Bubba the Love Sponge?
Oh dear.
That he's on the Bob Costas show on HBO this month, and if you want to see a guy, first off, you're going to be on Bob Costas' show. Okay, Bob Costas, like him or don't, I happen to really like him.
He's very smart.
He's a smart guy. He's
been great on this show over the years.
He's a classy guy. He has all kinds of people on the show. He relates to people. He's self-deprecating. He gives you a chance to say your point of view, even with a jerk like Vince McMahon. Bob Costas played it. So he's setting it up for this Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm watching this on HBO. He's saying, I got the controversial guy that was kicked off the radio. The guy shows up, first off, he's fat. We're all fat.
Yeah.
But he's way fatter than we are.
Oh, really?
And he's wearing a hockey jersey.
Okay.
Or was it last night he had the hockey jersey
I think
on?
both times. He was so wonderful
Same
on with
jersey.
Deborah Norville last night.
A Tampa Bay Lightning jersey. Now, he's a fat guy. Here's the thing. You're really fat in a hockey jersey? Go 4XL. He's got like the 1XL on.
Oh, the one's a little too tight?
Yeah, and you see his gigantic rolls of fat, and as he's standing there, Bob Costas is asking him, at least on the HBO thing that I saw, asking him direct questions. Do you find this to be offensive? Where do you draw the line? First off, he's got Ryan Seacrest. He's a fat 39-year-old guy. Ryan Seacrest hair.
Oh, dear.
An earring. Big fat, like on The Simpsons, the comic book store guy. And he's up there representing the entire radio business. So I wasn't even going to talk about this because I saw the HBO show. Rob calls me last night and says, during a commercial break on 24, which was outstanding last night.
I agree.
Rob says turn on 356 right now. I go, MSNBC. Deborah Norville, who's on? Bubba the Love Sponge.
Just a big load.
Yeah,
And
same hockey jersey, I think.
same one, and again, not pounding the message that, hey, the radio has a knob and everybody can make their own
Which is
choices.
really what we've always said. Right?
And,
What's he saying?
what he's saying is, the Bubba Army is out there. Support me. And the part that I heard was where he said, I just want everybody to know, Bubba merchandise is still available at TA.
Oh, that's sad.
That's Travel America. There's like the truck stops all up and down the East Coast. Get your Bubba merchandise at TA and go to Bubba Online. I mean, not a good job.
Kind of desperately trying to hawk his wares.
And also not very well spoken. His main message, I think, on Norville last night, and it's funny, by the way, when a quote-unquote real journalist has to say, we are joined by Bubba the Love Sponge, but his main message was, people vote with their pocketbooks.
Oh, God.
And so that's his deal. And also handsome when they showed him running his control board, his chin on the counter.
Oh, God. There's a scene, Mike, where the stock footage. And he does the morning show, so I'll give him, at least I'll cut him slack. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Right. He's behind the board. He's got the baseball hat on. And his big fat chin is down here. And he's leaned over just like this. He can't even see over the board. You just hear, it's Bubba the Love Sponge this morning. Hey, what you say, Bubba Army? What's up with it? Bubba Army. Oh, that's right. Oh, Bubba Army. Yeah, it's Travel America. Jesus Christ.
Bad.
That's the guy.
And that's the guy that's representing all of us.
Well, he's the first guy to get canned. Yeah. And meanwhile, all you journalists out there that are calling us, and I don't know why Alan has a problem with me mentioning this. Variety magazine called, some other industry magazine called.
They're all over this.
And they want to talk to us about how it is that we're managing to still do our show in this environment. And who's the guy that called today from the Post? Howard Kurtz.
Oh, yeah.
He writes the media notes for the Washington Post. Guy was amazed to know it's in our contract that we are not allowed to speak to the media.
True.
Howard Kurtz or anybody else, you want to know what we're doing on our show? Turn on the freaking radio. Listen to it. We're doing the same show we did before, except we took out the stuff that the FCC said take out.
That's all it was. And, and we made this point. Anybody that tuned into this show after all that went down, if we hadn't talked about doing it, nobody would have noticed.
They wouldn't know.
Right.
Nobody would notice.
You think we're doing the same show.
Yeah.
It's not that tough. It's really not that tough. We're having a lot of fun doing the show.
Absolutely.
Why don't you write that down, Howard Kurtz? Why don't you write that down? Listen to me now, because this is the only way you're going to get the interview. You can quote me on this. Our show is great. We have no problem with this. However, The FCC's out of their freaking mind.
Absolutely. And
Out of their freaking mind.
And it's important to say what you said a moment ago, because really the way we look at this, that's why the radio has a knob on it. And even when you're listening to a news station and they come in with the 5-year anniversary of Columbine, broadcasting the comments from a teenager who witnessed the shooting, and I hit the volume control because I got my kids in the car, because I find that indecent for them to listen to, and it's going to shake them up and it's going to scare them, and that's what parents should do. That's what it's about. It's about personal responsibility.
Right.
It's why they have a volume control on the radio.
And also,
I lunged at the radio. They were sitting there, and you hear, I said, this is how they did it on the news station. They came on and they said, 5 years ago today, oh my God, somebody's getting, and I've got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old in the car, and I lunged for that radio, and my daughter, heard it and said, Daddy, was that a grown-up? I said, I'm not sure. And, because the ears perk up.
Right.
And you want to talk about stuff that affects children. It's not necessarily when you're hearing certain things on show, because these shows, my kids don't listen to this show. Right. It's a show for grown-ups, even when we're doing it the way we're doing it. But when you hear, a screaming teenager that's, just witnessed a brutal shooting.
That's news.
Yeah, right.
That's news. And just let me mention one last thing. This guy, Howard Kurtz from the Washington Post.
Right.
You listening?
The writer.
You want a quote? Dynamite gear available in TA.
And you can quote that.
So Bubba, not the best representative.
No, I didn't. And he had a deal, I guess, with satellite radio that has just fallen. It's just there. It's gone. It's
Can't imagine.
The one thing I took away from that is he's the type of fellow who uses the phrase "your guys's."
But I felt bad. I felt bad for him. He's the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah,
he's the guy. I mean, Stern's getting fined. I got news for you. Infinity ain't firing him. They're never going to fire Howard Stern. This guy, Clear Channel, bent over like a, well, I can't say.
No,
I would have said before.
Anymore.
Sure.
They very flexible when they bent over to say goodbye, Bubba. You've made millions of dollars for this company, but now you're
Right.
throwing in the scrap.
It works better him
So
than
my
us.
advice to him is, listen, go to
Better him than us, Buzz.
Go to Men's Warehouse, get yourself a nice jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just get a shirt with some buttons on it. If you're going to be on with Bob Costas, for God's sake.
Clean it up a little.
I mean, if you want to wear a jersey when you're on with Deborah Norville, okay, but when you're on Bob Costas, Jesus Christ.
We own suits.
Put a shirt on, for God's sake.
No, we can't talk to the media, though.
Well, enough about that topic for today. The bigger question may be, is Matt LeBlanc having his way with Jennifer Aniston?
Oh, and I love that. How you doing?
Really, like real life.
Hey, Brad Pitt, how you doing?
I mean, Brad Pitt's over there doing that movie with Angelina Jolie.
Yes, he is. Well,
and there are all those rumors about them, right?
Yeah, well, doesn't she do that with like every co-star?
God bless her. Yeah. let me tell you, the New York Post today had a picture of Jennifer Aniston wiping her lipstick off of Matt's lips after they had kissed. The kiss is described by the photographer as tender. He says there was snuggling. Jennifer's married to the now beefed-up Brad Pitt, who quit smoking and built some muscle for a new movie. The kiss came yesterday in L.A. as LeBlanc pulled up to a restaurant in his silver Porsche, jumped out and jumped into the arms of Mrs. Brad Pitt. Brad, by the way, was seen recently holding hands with Angelina Jolie.
How you doing? Good for you, Joey.
And then Joey and Jennifer had lunch together. Their spokespeople haven't returned any calls about this.
I like Matt LeBlanc. He's so dumb.
Good for him.
You doing?
Or is he?
Yeah.
I like when you call him Matt LeBlanc.
Hold on. Telephone.
It's
It's an inside call. I don't know. It's the hotline, right?
Answer it.
Hello? Yes. Sorry, we're done with that game now. Thank you, though. That was the Cambodian baby that Angelina Jolie adopted.
Wanted to
Wanted to say my mother is a whore.
Don't pick on Angelina Jolie.
I can't help it. Buzz, what's next?
Coming up next, a story about Lisa Marie Presley and who she's seeing.
Who's she seeing?
You know what I mean?
She's
Very nice.
She's very nice.
I think you do.
Okay, we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Slow traffic for folks still on westbound Old Keene Mills, 644. The accident at St. Bernadette's was actually eastbound, still cleaning up. 95, still some heavy volume out of Springfield and Woodbridge. 66, getting out of Vienna into Fairfax. Traffic's brought to you by Giant, the 3-day sale going on now. 1.75 quart containers of Edie's ice cream, just $1.88 only at the Giant 3-day sale, now through Saturday only. Vera Buckley, Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
Do you have narcolepsy? Patients with narcolepsy often have a permanent
and overwhelming feeling of sleepiness and fatigue. Other symptoms may include dreamlike hallucinations or finding oneself physically weak or paralyzed for a brief time, particularly following an emotional response such as laughter or surprise. The Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders is conducting a clinical trial of an investigational medication for excessive daytime sleepiness associated with narcolepsy. If you have a known diagnosis of narcolepsy or think you may have this disorder, are 18 to 65 years of age, and are in good health, you may qualify to participate in this trial. Daytime and overnight visits are required, and compensation for time and travel will be provided. Qualified participants will receive trial-related medication and care at no cost. Call the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders now at 301-654-5665. That's the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders at 301-654-5665. 301-654-5665.
Who's America's most reliable wireless network? Verizon Wireless. But don't take our word for it. Just listen to what people are saying.
I love it. It is really the best service out there.
I recommend it to anybody who asks me.
Verizon is just the best service out right now. That's just what I gotta say about it.
It's reliable. That's really the most important thing to me.
It's the best service.
The word is out. When it comes to wireless that works in more places coast to coast, more people are choosing Verizon Wireless. Isn't it time you switch to the wireless service that works more reliably than any other?
It's nationwide. I can call anybody. It's easy.
The service is better. It's great.
It's just reliable. You don't have to question whether it's going to work or not.
And I had AT&T, and nothing compares to Verizon.
If you're gonna switch, you have to switch to Verizon.
Switch today. Just stop by Verizon Wireless or call 1-800-2JOIN-IN. Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Subject to customer agreement and calling plan.
People have other services. I tell them just dump it and get Verizon.
I want to welcome and thank you, members of the press, for attending this conference. You are lucky indeed, for you are here to witness the announcement of the greatest kitchen competition of all time. On April 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Food Network will bring you the most colossal cook-off in the history of the world. It's a 3-night duel over gruel, feud over food, a beef over beef, fish, and chicken. Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters, world premiere weekend. You already know the honorable Iron Chefs of Japan here on my left. For years, they've been doing battle with any and all comers. Well, this time they're coming to our kitchen to meet America's Iron Chefs on my right. Bobby Flay, Wolfgang Puck, and Mario Batali. And Food Network bringing it to the people. Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters. 3 nights of matchups between 5 gastronomical gladiators at the pinnacle of their profession. They're in the kitchen and on a mission. Watch the Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters world premiere weekend starting this Friday night at 9, only on Food Network. Now I will take your question.
Experience Golf Amstel Lifestyle with a trip to the world's most unique amateur golf tournament, the Iceland Open. With 24 hours of sunlight, players tee off at midnight for the round of their lives.
2-foot putt for Roca Phillips, a 34 handicapper from Weehawken. It looks good. This is a big celebration for a tap-in putt for par. Lack of sleep does funny things to people. They get... Yes, they do.
Don't miss the chance to win your tee time at the 2004 Amstel Light Iceland Open. And after the fun of playing all night, you can enjoy endless sunshine with a snowmobile tour of a glacier, whale watching, or an ATV adventure. The action all happens June 22nd through June 26th, 2004. Go to AmstelLight.com now for your chance to win.
No purchase necessary. Void in California and where prohibited.